What's up, people? Zyke Attack here, bringing another reaction video to 7 Deadly Sins, Season 5, Episode 3, A Single-Minded Love. Not sure what that's going to be about, but right now, Escanar, Elizabeth wasn't there yet. No, Elizabeth was there, but not there, but I forgot, Escanar. Did I say Escanar? Not Escanar. Wow, I am retarded. Okay, we're just gonna start this video. Like total brain ass fart out of nowhere.
I never would have guessed that the door to the world my brother was sent off to was at the Demon King's feet this entire time. My.
By the way, Wild, do you know how long the Demon King's been here?
Not exactly, but he's been acting as he pleases since long before I was born.
Well, he was sealed 3,000 years ago in the present world's time, so it was much longer here.
When I was searching for my brother, I also challenged the Demon King countless times, but I was continuously defeated. The current standing is 120,118 to 0.
Man, you're stubborn as hell.
I, the great warrior Wild, will never give up. Now that there's hope I'll finally get to see my little brother again, all my efforts will prove to have been worth it.
I bet Master would fall to the ground from shock.
Probably.
Mildo, it's time to sleep. Know that I adore you, my little bro.
What's the deal with that song?
It's a special lullaby I used to sing to Mild all the time.
You really are a great brother, Wild.
Oh, okay.
How was it with you?
The title says Mild in it, if I'm right, and
You have a younger
I just
brother,
spaced out that
Meliodas?
he originally, his brother's name Hawk was Mild.
Zeldris, right?
Oh,
Yeah, a single-minded love. So this is minded though, not mild. So
Hey, it's fine. It's a sensitive topic. You don't have to push yourself.
it's not like that.
why is one episode from another anime louder than the?
At this point.
It's like I seriously got to turn this up on this one.
This is a tale of ancient times, an era before the human and
Weird. I'm gonna keep the remote just in case
I
it
have
is.
2 younger brothers, actually. Their names are Zeldris and Esterosa.
Esterosa? Wait, you mean that bearded bastard who killed you?
Yeah, he's the second born.
I'm shocked. You never expect him to be anyone's younger brother.
I was once known as the next Demon King candidate, and I led the 10 Commandments. But I hated it. It was too much for me to handle. I personally thought the quarrel with the Goddess Clan was stupid, but I still spend all my time fighting them as the leader of the Demon Clan. Then there was Zeldris, who feared and idolized me at the same time.
That's another one I'm gonna write down.
Serious and straightforward, and has continued to fight for the Demon Clan. Honestly, I couldn't understand why he was always working so desperately hard. And that was when I met Elizabeth. My world completely changed. The joy of your loved one's existence and the desire to protect them. I finally understood my brother. He already had something like this, precious and worth protecting.
So so Zeldris had somebody that he protected too. Maybe that's what's okay. I thought everybody just wanted to be with Elizabeth, like all 3 of them. And the main one that she only liked was Meliodas.
Hilda.
Come here.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
It's dangerous. We'll be in big trouble if your father sees us here like this.
You're being dramatic.
So he actually had
You don't
somebody.
understand
Wow.
anything at all, huh? You see, you're the prince of the proud demon clan zone, and I'm just a member of the vampire clan who lives and serves under them.
That doesn't matter at all.
Zal,
don't have to worry. If anything were to happen, you can count on me to protect you.
Thanks for that. Though I would never ask that of you.
Well, I can say something had to have
Brings me
happened
so
then.
much joy.
While most of the demon clan was busy stirring up conflict with other clans, Zeldris chose to fight of his own volition as a merciless, cold-hearted executioner to protect his love. On the other hand, I made an oath with Elizabeth. I promised to put an end to this war, betraying the demon clan. At the time, I had no idea it would trigger a holy war, or that it would end up causing him so much grief.
The vampire clan executed?
That is correct. As you know, Meliodas' betrayal caused an immense amount of chaos. Vampire King Izraf has taken advantage of this and begun a rebellion. You are to execute Izraf, along with every single vampire who follows him. You must act swiftly.
Father, with all due respect, Izraf was the one who attempted the rebellion. Is it really necessary to execute those who weren't even involved? For a long time,
Right?
the demon clan has been served by the vampire clan. If we do something this harsh now, that means we'll make an enemy out of every vampire there is. On top of that, they're a precious asset to our fight against the goddess clan. I beg you, please reconsider.
Silence! Listen, Zeldris. It is imperative that we bring down the Hammer of Blood on rebellion in order to set a precedent for others. There is nothing else to consider. Surely you understand that.
I wouldn't. What?
Yes, Father.
Watch one of the people he slays with that thing he just did be the person that he said he'd
I
protect.
sentence
I might be
Vampire
wrong,
King
but
Izraf, along with his entire clan, to be sealed away for treason against the Demon King.
okay, she's right there.
But Zeldris, the Demon King's orders
Who are these
were for you
people?
to execute them all, weren't they?
Killing them would be far too lenient. They must know the weight of their betrayal, and deserve to suffer with fear and regret for what they did. Good work transporting the criminals here. You can go now, Speed.
Wait, so he was one of the vampires, right? Might be wrong.
You mustn't blame yourself. You did nothing wrong, and I don't blame you. And for now, I'm going to be sealed away in a deep sleep. Zeldris, I'll always be dreaming of our days together.
So he had to be the one to do it. Wow, that's pretty up. Imagine you have to kill the one person you care about.
I'll come back. I'll save you. So please wait for me.
Also, he just... We'll just see what happens, because I'm like confused as hell. So he didn't really...
Killed.
So he just sealed him, he didn't kill him.
The name of the Demon King
Okay.
himself.
I thought he like had to kill them.
Brother, what should we do?
We haven't been outside in 3,000 years.
I want to enjoy this fresh air for a while.
That's fine then. There's something that I need to take care of nearby.
So this is the time when all those lights went to different places, and
To think 3,000 years have passed already.
it was choosing people to be the Ten Commandments. That's what that was. I might be wrong, but I think that's what that was.
What happened here? Gilda, where could she be?
I'll be darned. It's rather unusual for me to run into fellow humans here. You're not from anywhere around
Oh,
here, are you?
okay.
So where did you come from?
Do you know what happened in that cave over there?
If I recall correctly, about 12 years ago, the Knights from Leonis came and subjugated the vampires that came back to life.
What happened to those vampires? Did they all end up dying?
Well, of course they did. There was a real problem. All of Edinburgh was in quite the uproar because of them until the Knights came. Let's see, what did they call themselves again? The Seven.
Oh.
I can't even imagine the grief that I put him through. I wasn't there, standing by his side when it
So
needed me
Meliodas,
most.
Seven Deadly Sins,
As a
technically
brother,
killed
I should have been there to help.
those people that were in, in the prison thing, and even killed
Captain.
a person he that Zeldris wanted to protect.
Well, that's it. The story of the shitty older brother who robbed his younger brother of what was most precious to him.
Come on, don't talk about yourself like that.
So then, what about the other brother that you mentioned?
Wild.
That'll be a story for another time.
What's going on?
That was weird. Not good.
Here's what we know for a fact. Zeldris
Is this
using
something
the
he's
magical
seen?
power of God to completely nullify all our magic attacks. He uses his primary ability, Dark Nebula, which creates a powerful vacuum to draw us in. He then launches a mysterious invisible attack before ours are ever able to reach him. I don't have the slightest idea about the specifics of his attack, but from what I can see, it's not coming from his sword. Now that you understand, let's execute the plan.
I will do what must be done.
Ruby, shine!
Cool sun!
No matter how complex the technique, there's always a weak point. He sees through our attacks and counterattacks, therefore it must follow the same principle as the full counter. If that's the case, then we just won't let him know when to counterattack.
Yeah.
How did he see through us? It doesn't make sense. We obstructed his view and camouflaged our presence with the explosion from Escanor's magical power.
No holding back. Time to end this.
What did you say?
You should know Gilda is alive. When she woke up 12 years ago, she was prepared to take her own life because she believed her destiny with you was doomed. So I did what I thought best. I sealed Gilda. When the time comes, I'll be sure to fulfill our promise. When I absorb the Ten Commandments and become the new Demon King.
Yeah, but he was in the state of a demon himself. But I feel like he's being lied to by his brother because it wasn't his brother, it was the demon side of him that said that. Which I was shocked that supposedly she's not even dead, that he sealed her until the time comes with promise or something. I feel like his demon self is the one that said that, but in actuality, if it was him, he would have been like, no, I killed her.
only followed my heart.
I mean, I might be wrong, but
Merlin, no!
that's what I was trying to figure out.
Talking me into this mess too?
Well, it's because Escanor likes Merlin, and Yeah. So he's gonna go absolute.
The true nature of the Dark Nebula. Who knew that something this simple could also be so incredibly brutal? He doesn't rely on vision or hearing. Even presence doesn't matter to him. In his extreme state of concentration, he spins the darkness at top speed, creating a vortex that fiercely draws in every living thing around. Also, anything that interferes will trigger his spinal reflex and be shredded by his inescapable, ungodly fast slash attack. I would call it full react.
Ungodly speed? Is she insinuating it surpasses even my godly domain?
Yeah, probably. What, jealous? Are you,
Winning this
oh, so you're
war
just
is my
gonna.
most important responsibility.
It's not
As
her
the
one
leader of the
thing
four
Marlon said.
archangels, and
Okay.
also as a mentor of Stigma.
I hope you die. I'm just kidding. But the fact she just wants to go in like that.
Because I've sacrificed everything.
But
for
she's
this
she's
moment,
seriously gonna die right now.
including
I won't
any
be
love or
shocked.
friendship. I don't expect the despicable demon clan to understand.
Despicable Demon Clan. Weren't people lied to that you angels were the supposed good people, and then found out you were the guys that originally started the war with the demons? And you angels were originally the bad people. If I recall, that's right. I might be wrong, but I think I was right.
Walk like that without being affected by the Dark Nebula by sheer force of will? That man is a monster. Wait, this power! Could it be?
Whether it be Meliodas or Estarossa, and now you as well. It would seem all you brothers just can't seem to get enough of me, eh? Now the time has finally come.
If Zeldris was smart, he'd probably want to get out of there.
You defeated Meliodas? And even if that were true, there's no chance.
Yeah, right. If he defeated Meliodas, you better run, because Meliodas was stronger than you when he was part of the
strongest enemies.
10 Commandments.
What you sow, I suppose. But if you think I'm anything like him, you're sorely mistaken. It doesn't matter if it's a lion or a mere insect. I'll bring it down in full strength.
Laughable!
I don't know.
He was able to repel Escanor's attack even when he was in that state.
Impossible. He doesn't even have a single scratch. You've dropped your weapon and are begging for your life. Then you've given up, haven't you?
Divine Sword, Escanor!
A hand sword? How can a human possess such power? It doesn't make sense. No doubt about it. That's the brace of Mael and the four archangels, our sworn enemies. Sunshine! A power given to the goddess clan by the supreme deity? But he's only a human.
No.
Grace
What?
released from Mael.
If he's only a human,
Now
why has he got
eternity
powers?
dwells
That makes no
within the
sense to me.
body of
You called him
Escanor.
just a
It's
human.
the only
Did
explanation.
you not realize he had powers? Why is he part of the 7 deadly sins for a reason?
I don't understand you. This is a fated war between the demon and goddess clans that's been going on for an eternity. What reason would a mere human like you possibly have to risk their life to fight in this war?
Everything I'm doing is for the sake of a friend.
Oh, Escanor,
You call the cruel and cold-blooded Meliodas a
Dude,
friend?
I swear to God,
Ridiculous!
Escanar is probably going to die. I didn't think about it until now.
He's not capable of real friendship!
See what happened here. It looked like Escanar got a hit. Which, really? Oh, wow. Zeldris is...
He's closing in on it. Young Master Zeldris. What's this?
it looks like he's just succeeded in breaking through the Dark Nebula.
Oh, okay, good. But what's the...
You won't get away. Divine Spear, Escanor.
Whoa. He actually got him. I really thought Zeldris was going to be able to kill Escanar. Wow.
Save you.
I'm like, what?
Please,
No.
wait for me until then.
I don't think Zeldris is hypothetically dead, but if he was,
Zelda.
we're gonna end it here, aren't we? What the fuck? No joke, I really thought that Escanar was gonna really die by Zeldris, and Zeldris was gonna find a way to counter his Escanar's thing. No. Escanar broke through and then used his finger, you know, the powerful thing with the finger thing, hit him. Next thing you know, Zeldris got hit. I wouldn't be shocked if I'm not wrong that Zeldris actually dies. Like, I'm just saying this right now. This is just me. In some little way, I think he does die, but one of these 7 deadly sin people or one of the angels are like, have remorse for whatever reason and somehow bring him back to life. Or there's a point in, like, this episode that's here, or the next following episode from that, Elizabeth sees that Zeldris is dead, and she does that one thing like she did earlier before she got taken away. She revives him. That's the only other theory I got. Somebody decides to sacrifice their life to do it. Elizabeth, oh god. Okay, she did that one time with all those knights, but I'm starting to think about it now. What happens if Elizabeth does do it for Zeldris? That in the sacrifice way, it will take away her life. Like, let's say she does that to bring Zeldris back to life, and as a result, it kills her, right? But let's say Meliodas wasn't awake yet, and when he wakes up, he sees that Elizabeth is dead, and then Zeldris has to explain to Meliodas that she died to bring me back to life because Escanar killed me. Which, I don't know what type of conflict that would cause, because then I don't know how Meliodas would act towards Escanar and start blaming Escanar, or Escanar will start blaming himself and saying none of this would have actually happened if I haven't killed Zeldris. I might be wrong on all this thing, but that's what I'm going off of. It's gonna happen. I would be lucky if he survived that, but I really doubt he'd dead, because Escanar did beat Meliodas before. If that tells you something, and you got hit with a hit that could have even killed probably even Meliodas if he's beaten Meliodas, yeah, you gotta be dead. Like, you know, I hope, honestly, Zeldris is cool. I hope he's not honestly dead, but I feel like this whole thing I just said of how everything is gonna happen prior to him dead is not gonna be good. But anyways, I found more reaction videos. Peace. See you people next time.